If you're stuck between 600 and 700 in SAT English, you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not stuck because you're not smart enough. You're stuck because no one has shown you how the SAT is actually designed. This test is predictable, it's strategic, and it is absolutely beatable once you understand the patterns behind it. So, if you're serious about moving from the 600s into the 700s, this video will give you the exact roadmap you need. Let's start with the biggest question. Why do so many students get stuck in the 600 to 700 range? The answer is simple. Most students rely on practice instead of strategy. They solve question after question, hoping their score will improve, but the SAT isn't a test of effort. It is a test of understanding patterns. Students who score above 700 are not necessarily studying harder, they are studying smarter. If you've been practicing consistently but your score isn't improving, it is not your effort that is the problem, it is your approach. And once you shift that approach, your score begins to change. To break the 600 to 700 barrier, you first need to understand how the SAT English section is structured. The digital SAT combines reading and writing into a single section made up of short passages followed by targeted questions. These questions fall into four categories, which we are already aware of: information and ideas, craft and structure, expression of ideas, standard English conventions. Each category is designed to test a specific skill. And here is the key insight. Once you understand why a question exists, solving it becomes mechanical. You're no longer guessing, you're recognizing patterns, and that is the difference between a 620 and a 720. Now, let's talk about the real strategy that helps students cross the barrier. Step 1: master the question types. High scorers don't rely on intuition, they recognize the pattern behind each question type. Every SAT question is designed with a purpose. Once you understand that purpose, you know exactly what to look for and what to eliminate. Step 2: practice without time pressure. Before you focus on speed, you must focus on accuracy. At this stage, your goal is not to solve questions quickly. Your goal is to understand why the correct answer is right and why the others are wrong. Speed is a byproduct of clarity. When your concepts are clear, speed comes naturally. Step 3: gradually increase difficulty. Once your foundation is strong, begin practicing harder level questions. Use official College Board material to challenge yourself and build confidence. This step is crucial because the SAT is adaptive. To reach a higher score, you must be comfortable handling higher difficulty questions. Step 4: introduce timed practice. Only after mastering accuracy should you begin timed practice. Simulate real test conditions, track your mistakes, identify patterns in your errors. Your mistakes are not failures, they are data. And when you analyze them strategically, they become your greatest tool for improvement. Let's now address the most common mistakes that keep students from crossing the 700 mark. Mistake number 1: blind practice without strategy. Mistake number 2: ignoring question types and solving everything the same way. Mistake number 3: not analyzing mistakes deeply. Mistake number 4: focusing on quantity instead of quality. Mistake number 5: relying on intuition instead of logic. Breaking 700 isn't about doing more, it's about doing the right things consistently. Here is the mindset shift that changes everything. The SAT English section is not testing how well you know English. It is testing how well you understand the rules and patterns behind the test. You don't need perfect vocabulary. You don't need advanced literature knowledge. You need clarity, consistency, and the right strategy. My role isn't to teach you English from scratch. My role is to help you break the barrier that's holding you back. And once you understand how this test works, your confidence and your score will begin to rise. If you're serious about breaking the 600 to 700 barrier in the SAT English, start by mastering the strategy behind each question type. I've created free resources and detailed breakdowns to help you apply these strategies effectively. You can also explore my free lessons through the link in the description. And if you need guidance tailored to your current score level, feel free to reach out. Remember, you're not stuck, you just need the right strategy. I'll see you in the next video.